So we're going to talk a bit about the line going back in the center pressure trace and the line going through. In the bottom, Stuart Appleby at Isleworth a few months back, line back is line on line going forward. Perfect dispersion, right down the middle. At the top, the gentleman's using a driver, good player. We're at the Kingdom, just doing some testing. This is an R&D fellow there, and I just showing you this because it's a Z-trace, and it's a good Z-trace. The pressure will go all the way to, we'll start back, go straight to his trail heel, lead toe, and pull back, and then momentum will carry it forward. What's interesting though is that the line going back versus the line going through, there's quite a gap there. And we know by just matching up thousands of traces that we've seen over the last 4 years and comparing it to dispersion, the greater the separation between those two lines, the greater the dispersion. I want to point something else out. Now, this is getting into the realm of distance gain. So at peak velocity, and we've set impact, and we'll go down to the bottom here. I'm going to match peak velocity here with the on the velocity chart, get it to 169. There it is. Double tap it, and you're going to see that white dot is right at the crosshairs. In the top swing, we're going to find peak velocity, and we're going to go to that right here, 298. Oops, 298. It's getting there. There you go. And you can see the white dots quite a bit in front of the crosshairs. That Z-trace is you're getting your pressure to the lead toe, you're trapping the pressure, and then it's really a quick release, and then momentum carries it forward. But this is a very effective way of getting more distance, but it's actually it's very difficult to control because the club's turning over so quickly. Has to be perfectly timed to keep the ball on planet Earth. In the bottom trace, the pressure does not get as fast to the lead side, but the path of the pressure is absolutely perfect, and it's following the path of the club. So it's a really neat, interesting comparison. Now, what you're going to see on more average golfers, that white dot will very likely be to the right of the crosshairs, and as a result, the distance is left in the bag. You're leaving a bit on the table. So the key here is to understand that that center of pressure needs to get to the lead side quickly, but it's also going to turn out that when you double tap this and you see the peak velocity will turn out to be when the pressure is being put the greatest in a downward motion on your trail side. And this gets into the vertical pressure units. Terry Hashimoto with BodiTrak. Thanks.